Hello everyone, let's start with the series Roadmap to Become Competitive Programmer 5 star. So in this video I'll be solving the problem Cyclic Quadrilateral. So it says you are given the size of angles of a simple quadrilateral in degrees A, B, C and D in some order along its perimeter. So determine whether the quadrilateral is cyclic or not, they're saying. So yeah, okay, so now we'll have to find one more thing. Note a quadrilateral is cyclic if and only if the sum of opposite angles is 180 degree. So yeah, don't worry, I'll be telling you on the board. So first let's take input. We have here integer t denoting number of test cases. So this will take care of all the test cases. For every test case we will call a function solve, and its return type is void and does not have any parameter. And for every test case we have four integers a, b, c, d. Let's take their values a, b, c and d. So let's try to understand example. um, so okay, so there have been three examples. In first example we have 10, 20, 30 and 300. Let me write here. We have 10, 20, 30 and 300. So this is angle. Okay, so we have one quadrilateral. So quadrilateral has basically four sides. I mean four angles we'll be having. Okay, so let's say this is angle A, this is angle B, this is angle C and this is angle D. So okay, what they're saying is now you have angle A is equal to 10 degrees, angle B is equal to 20 degrees, angle C is equal to 30 degrees and angle D is equal to 300 degrees. And we know for four-sided four-sided shapes, sum of all the angles are basically 360 degree. If you try to sum up a plus b plus c plus d, then it will be 360 degree. So this is not recorded in our question, just to knowledge purpose I'm saying. One more property of quadrilateral is that sum of opposite angles will be 180 degree. So this is a, and opposite to that we have on this one. If you try to draw a perimeter from this end to this end, if you draw a line, that is perimeter. And for one perimeter, whichever sides are touching, sorry, angles are touching, those are opposite angles. So in this case a plus c is one angle. So what they're saying is opposite angle will always be 180 degree, and this is one more opposite angle, so b plus d will be 180 degree. Now let's if you try to do 180 plus 180, that is 360, because all the sum have a plus c plus d c plus d will be 360 degree. But in this case, if you see, a plus c is basically 40, and 40 is not equals to 180 degree. And since one side is not having 180 degree, so it is not a quadrilateral. And we can cross check with this also. And b plus d, if you try to find out, that is 360, and which is not equal, sorry, 320, and it is not equals to 180. So even if one of the opposite sides don't have 180 degree, so in this case this is not a quadrilateral, so you'll have to say no. So which is given here as no. Now let's try to take the other example, 10, 20, 170, 160. We have 10, 20, 170 and 160. So now if you try to find a plus a, which is 180 degree, and it is equals to 180 degree, and if you try to find b plus d, which is 180 degree, so both of them has 180 degree opposite sides, so it is a quadrilateral. So in this case, now you'll have to print yes. Right, you got it. So I think you guys got to know how to solve this. So let me put this video at the corner and let me code it up. Now we'll have to find if a plus c is equals to 180 degree and b plus d equals to 180 degree. Then only if both the opposite angles are 180 degree, sum of both the opposite angles are 180 degree, then you will have to print yes, else you will have to print no. Let's try to run the code. Yeah, we're getting no, yes, no. Let's try to submit the code. Yeah, excellent work, like it got accepted. So this was it, guys. So thank you for watching the video.